Greetings, queens, and welcome back to my channel. I am about to get into one of the things that many of us battle, whether men, women, and it's a struggle to maintain our weight, to stay in good health. Many of us are emotional eaters. Sometimes we go through the stresses in life, and that plays a big part on how we eat. We're not, really focusing on healthy eating. We're not acknowledging the things that we should eat that's better on our bodies because of what we're going through. Sometimes it's due to health reasons. Our metabolism, our glands, things are out of whack with our hormones, and that plays a part on our weight as well. And many times it's also genetics and a lot of our family members and the habits that we have eating, especially as Black people, that has carried on from generation to generation to generation. And sometimes we fall back in those habits because of what our family has taught us, and we have to basically reprogram our minds to eat better, to be healthy, and be more on a journey to just, living better and having wellness and just really caring more about your body and your health than anything, because our health is our wealth. No matter what we can have all the riches of the world, but if we don't have our health and we're dying and we're suffering and we're in the hospital and we're taking a whole lot of meds, none of what we have in our possessions means nothing. Not a hill of beans. There are people that are suffering in the hospital today with different diseases and ailments, and they would give all of their money away if they can just feel good again. So I'm just giving you a little peek in my into my life, and a little bit into my weight loss journey. On what I do on this particular day, I was working on my upper body, and believe me, I don't feel like it, but it's something that we have to do. So stay tuned. Ever since I was young, I've always had this war when it comes to weight. My body always fluctuated. But when I was younger, in my teens and 20s, it wasn't nothing for me to lose 10 pounds in a week. I was very much, active. I loved, dance. Was active with sports. I liked, walking a lot, exercising. And so, my metabolism was up. And of course, as you get older, your metabolism changes. It slows down. So even after my 3 children, my last child I had was at 33. And, I pretty much, snapped back pretty quickly. I got back on the bandwagon, flattened my stomach. My weight really wasn't an issue due to pregnancy. So I can never blame pregnancy for, gaining more weight. It was just as I got a little older, it was hard to get the weight off. Now, once I entered my 40s, when I got into my mid 40s, I really had issues with my knees. At 46, 47, I went to the doctor. I saw an orthopedic doctor that really told me how my cartilage was wearing out. And I blamed weight gain, and he said, don't beat yourself over that, because you have athletes and those who are much thinner and much more active that have issues with joint pain and, gaining arthritis. He said it's one of those gambles where, some people, joints deteriorate quicker than others. So after a while, I developed this, degenerative arthritis, and it was really rough on my knees. So maybe over the past 6 years, it became more and more painful. It got me more depressed, started, messing with my mental, trying to keep active and being able to do the things that I was able to do with as far as my mobility, and it was getting the best of me. So finally this year in January, I had a knee replacement. So I've really been just getting back on the bandwagon as far as more activity and exercise to strengthen my knee and get rid of all this fat, because I'm going to be honest, over the past 2 years since this pandemic, it's really put me in a headspace where my body image and weight loss wasn't a big focus. I wanted to bring pleasure to myself, and if it was eating and being, less active and being more stationary, that was, that was it for me. That's the ways that I found my pleasure. So my weight loss really wasn't happening. So this battle of the fat is going to take a lot more time because it took more time to get it on. There is no it's no get rich quick scheme. It's no get fat weight loss instantly, because if you do something this instantly, it can put a damage on your body, and it can definitely have you gain the weight much faster. So take your time. I know it's consistency with me. It's watching what I eat, eliminating the sugars, eliminating much less fat. And if I'm gonna do fat, I'm gonna do healthier fats. I'm gonna do less saturated fats, bad fats. Avocado is a good fat. So things like that I may have in my salad and toss away, and really watch out for the number one killer. Listen, and that is sugar. Sugar is going to be the death of us. It's not good for our body. It's not good for especially unhealthy sugars. If you're going to get it in, good foods like, berries, which is high in antioxidants. So get those healthy sugars and not those sugars that are, really sweet. We love bananas, but watch too much bananas and things of that nature. But more fats that are really, just good and help to maintain that energy. So we have to be more conscious of that, ladies, especially like myself. When we get over 50, we have to be a lot more mindful of what we put into our bodies, and not only physical, but get your mental right, get your spiritual in the right place, because that, when you're feeling better mentally and spiritually, it really helps to motivate you and get you in a good headspace to physically get your body in order as well. So this is nothing that is going to be easy, but no, we're in this together. We're all fighting something. And for those of us, whether you 200 pounds, 300 pounds, or 400 pounds, take it one day at a time. Take it little by little. Don't all of a sudden try to do this drastic, change in your diet and your habits. Just chip away at what you used to do a little bit at a time. And eventually we will hit our goal. But just know that we're doing this together. If you ever need any type of inspiration or any type of, words of encouragement, please comment. What's been your battle? What is it that you're fighting when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to your health? Because this is really something that I want to get back into like I once was, and learn to not use food or unhealthy eating to resolve whatever you may be dealing with in your life emotionally, because that will have us, spiral out of control. So take one day at a time. Don't stop, pace yourself. You work out 2 days a week. Maybe the next week you can increase it by a day. Each month you can get a better regimen. But like I said, one day at a time, and you eventually reach your goal. Just never give up on yourself, okay? You are not by yourself. Don't look at the next man. Don't look at the next woman. Don't look at what someone else is doing, how it seems easier for them. Everybody's journey in life is different. And if you fall off and you eat some things you're not happy with, a day or two, or you just messed up an entire week, guess what? God gave you breath in your body, so you have another day to make up. Get back in that gym or do some yoga, meditation, work out with a tape in your house, YouTube. But you can do it. Just never, ever give up on yourself. God hasn't given up on us. Don't give up on you. You only have one you. So let's fight this together. So what I did was, after my workout, I went and treated myself. Treat yourself. I went to Starbucks and got one of the iced maca lattes with coconut milk as a treat for, my workout that day. And when it comes to your body. It also, like I said, is your mind and your spirit. And watch the foods you eat. Watch what's in the food. No processed, because they're killing us with the processed foods. So here I had a berry smoothie bowl to finish out my day and give me some energy to get to work. So I hope this helped inspire you. Please put in the comments so we can inspire one another. Until next time, God bless and peace.